Hey guys, welcome back. It's another makeup video. This is going to be a testing out, trying out type of video. So I got a couple of Revlon products. I'm not sponsored. I was just shopping and I saw this and I thought no one's really done a review on it. So I'll do one. So the foundation I'm trying is the Revlon Colourstay Light Cover Foundation. That's what it looks like. Very small bottle, actually. Like, if you compare it to my Holy Grail, my Holy Grail is the designer brand's Luminous Hydrating Foundation. I love it. I'm in the shade Porcelain Ivory in this one. But, yeah, they're about, like, tiny. Absolute tiny. So, we'll see if it's any good. It's supposed to be very natural finish. It's got SPF 30 in it, so it's great if you live in Australia and we're heading into summer. You know how summers are in Australia, especially when it's like 45 degrees and you're just sweating bullets. So let's see how this goes. If you guys like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe before you leave, and yeah, let's go ahead and review this product. Okay, so I've already primed. I've primed using the designer brand's moisturizing primer. I really like this, very affordable. You can only get Terry White Pharmacy if you're in Australia. So yeah, this is a 12-hour foundation allegedly. Having trouble focusing. There you go. So it's the new Revlon Colourstay Light Foundation. I'm in the shade Ivory. They do really have much shades, to be quite honest with you. Oh, so one thing I don't like this off the bat, it's a dropper. I like the pump form instead of the dropper. I'm getting my Real Technique sponge. Let's just see. Oh, okay, very runny. Make sure you have the towel if you're very klutzy like I am. That's what the colour looks like. You can just see it's going right down my sponge. And that's, you can see I've got pimples, I'm breaking out. Been under a lot of stress. If you see my back video, where I've been video, I've told you where I've been. Yeah, so this is very light coverage, as it says. Very natural. So it's not going to cover your whole imperfections and everything like that. Like you can see, it still shows my rosacea here. But the colour is very pink. It's not really yellow, like the yellow tone. And this was the lightest shade they have. So Revlon, you really got to step it up with the colour shades, I think. Of course, I'm using a sponge instead of a brush, so it will absorb a lot more than a brush would. I just love how cold the sponge feels. Okay. Yeah, so it's very pink. I wonder if this will oxidize. Ah! A bit of my sponge fell out of my... Yeah. Yeah, so it's very pink. I'm going to have to colour correct it. You probably can't tell on camera. Oh, yes, you can. See, there's a foundation and that's my natural skin. So you could definitely see this is oxidizing. 56% all-day hydration. Doesn't say anything about oxidizing. I'll wait and see. This is the third time I'm dipping in. How have you guys been doing? What have you been doing? Is your part of the world where you are in lockdown? Are you doing like everyday things? What is happening where you are? I'm in Sydney, so currently we're in lockdown for the bajillionth time. Everyone is going stir crazy. But one thing that's great about lockdowns is you get a lot of YouTube content. So I've just been, trying to focus on myself and bring more awareness to the health system. I think the New South Wales health system needs to change. I've already mentioned that in my Where I've Been video. So you know that my father passed away and I am fighting for justice. I'm fighting for things to change within the health system so this doesn't happen to someone else. This is the 4th time. So it's very natural, as they claim. It doesn't feel tacky. I notice it goes on quite smooth, actually. Especially if you have dry skin like me. This might be a good one if you're going like out and about, running errands, and you just want to put something on, but you don't want to be like caked up all the time, which I feel you. This actually looks pretty decent. I mean, you can see it covered my pimples a little bit and a bit of my rosacea, which is good. So far, so good. So that's the foundation. I'm going to go with my concealer now. This is the Revlon Colourstay concealer in the shade, where I light, because I am as pale as a vampire. And I cannot get a tan because I just turned red. And then I turn even more white. So as you can see, compared to the foundation, this is actually really yellow. I need to do concealer under my eyes just to hide my dark circles. Not bad at all. Looks really, it doesn't settle into your fine lines. It doesn't accentuate any pores. It doesn't do any of that. It's just very pink. I wish they come up with like a lighter version, but yellow based undertone, if that makes sense. I swear this is not sponsored by Revlon. Cross my heart. It's not sponsored, but I just love their products. So this is the Revlon Colourstay in Translucent press powder. I love this as a drugstore option compared to my MAC Studio Fix. So I'm just going to set my face. Not too much, because as I said, I am oily. But just enough. Oh yeah, and if you're in Australia or in the southern part of the world, happy spring, everyone. I think we're all looking forward to spring. I don't know if we're looking forward to summer, but I love spring, I love autumn. I even love winter. I love curling up in bed and wearing hoodies and sweatpants, but summer? No, cannot deal with summer. Alright, so this is with concealer, powder, and the foundation. What do we think? I'm going to do the rest of my face makeup and I'll let you know if anything changes. Okay, so this is my full face. I sort of did a spring inspired makeup look. And I do like pink sparkles on the eyes. I feel very gorgeous, if I don't say so myself. Now, one thing I've noticed with this foundation, it does oxidize. You can see my neck is a lot more white compared to my face. So either I'll have to have a fake tan or just rock with it and be like 2000s old school. You know how the popular girls, they would have like the dark face and the white body. That's what it sort of reminds me of with this foundation. But other than that, I do like it. It does settle in your face really well. It doesn't feel heavy. Ignore my blush. I did a bit too much. But yeah, it's so far so good. I'm just don't like the oxidization. And I wish they come out with more shades. When I went to the Chemist Warehouse in Castle Hill, they only had like 12 shades of this, which is not acceptable for this day and age. And I don't think they've hardly had any women of colour as well, which is a big problem, especially for Revlon. They should, you know, come out with more shades because it's not acceptable. But other than that, that is the Revlon Colourstay Light Cover Foundation. What do we think? Leave your comments down below. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.